Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So, my friends, update on NIO stock. We have here a beautiful bull run. The price levels which I predicted here in the past, the algo demand zone is confirmed, guys. We have our breakout. Now we want to talk about the next price levels for NIO stock. If you already know my channel, guys, then you know that I'm super bullish on NIO, but there is now a price level where we have to be very careful, and there is a very high chance that we see a market crash. I uploaded a brand new video on that topic today. Check that out, guys. But now we talk about NIO, the price levels to the up and downside, and everything what I say here is, of course, not financial advice. Yo, guys, when we start first with the indicator setup before I enable the drawings, then we can see that we have here a beautiful breakout. NIO squeezed now more than 100% since I'm talking about the stock. 147% in total. I will show you here the liquidity zone for that. But we have now here one natural enemy waiting, guys, a natural resistance. And this is here this black EMA line, which is waiting at around $8.86. So this is a strong resistance if the volume is low. These EMA lines, guys, will break when the volume is kicking in. But for now, if the volume is not super heavy, for now, average volume, trading volume here for NIO is 90 million shares. Yesterday we had 122 million shares. That is good, but not enough to break the bearish algos, which are waiting here at these price levels, guys. We can see the black EMA line here. Yeah, rejected the price already here back in July 2023. And that was also the last time when we touched this black EMA line, guys. All indicators which you will see here in the video are available in the video description below. This is here the EMA line indicator. Then the second thing, guys, what could cause here a sell-off for NIO or a short squeeze? Yeah, technically, honestly, a short squeeze is possible. You know that I have super bullish price calls here for NIO, but of course we don't need to squeeze here in just one day or in 1 week. We can see a correction and then a squeeze afterwards. I just want to show you here the RSI indicator. This is my RSI ultimate indicator here. And we have here a setup which is normally super bullish, guys, because even if we are completely overbought here on the weekly RSI, the RSI is not cooling off. So yes, when we would be super precise right now, we see here a bearish divergence, yeah, because the RSI is waiting here at 85 and the price is going up. But as I said, this is a big move which is not finished yet, in my opinion. And the last time when we had this kind of weekly RSI setup here, as at least based on my RSI, that was here back, guys, in 2020. So here are a lot of flags, but bearish, bearish, bearish. But as I said, this is a chance for a short squeeze because the indicators predict a crash. If the stock is refusing to crash, then we could even see a short squeeze. That was here the last time that we had this kind of, usually see a top and a sell-off, a top and a sell-off, top and a sell-off. But now we start to find support here in the overbought area. That looks really weird. I don't want to hype you up, but this is just what I want to show you here based on that. So as I said before, guys, very strong resistance is waiting here at $8.80. The market is still short squeezing, guys, when we now switch here to the drawings. I just want to show you that the indicators which I have here, I'm using them also for my short squeeze stocks. We had here just one example, ticker WLDS. That was already one of my hot stocks here back in May 2025, where I presented this stock already on Patreon for my members. And this is just one example how you can use here all my indicators in combination to predict a squeeze or even set the price goals for a squeeze. This stock here squeezed 635%, I think 690% in 1 day, and filled the open gap at $7.92. The RSI already alerted the squeeze. The Squeeze Calendar Pro predicted the squeeze at the 10th of September, and WLDS squeezed at the 10th of September 690%, guys. As I said, it's everything available here in the video description. And for the short squeeze stocks, if you want to see my short squeeze predictions, we had also a beautiful squeeze of 309% last week. Of course, after I posted that stock on Patreon, if you want to join us here, we have a huge community, guys, more than 2,000 members already, and we are just growing and growing. It's crazy. I'm super proud of what we have built there. If you want to become a part of that, the full package membership gives you access to all my content, including short squeeze stocks, swing trade alerts, and also trading tutorials for everybody who want to really go deep in trading The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is also available, guys. Everything available here in the video description. Blah, blah, blah. Let's now enable the drawings. And what we can see, guys, if you have not seen my previous videos, I switch now to the daily chart, that we can see what is going on in the daily chart. Yeah, bearish alerts, guys, already here on the RSI. But to be honest, I think that NIO is focusing here on different price levels. And what you also can see, if you already have my gap indicator pro, then you can see that NIO is closing now all these open gaps, all these open gaps, all these open gaps in the daily chart. Yeah, here this gap has been filled, this gap has been filled, and so on. All the green boxes are the gaps which already have been filled. And the green lines show you the gaps which could be filled very soon for NIO. And that means that we have here, of course, a massive, massive squeeze potential just based on these gaps. However, guys, yeah, $8.80 is the natural resistance, and the algo squeeze trigger price level, which I see for NIO, is $7.84. That's why I didn't make any updates in the meanwhile, because I know that NIO should touch this price level here, or as I said before, $8.80. There is one open gap at $8.95, guys, here. Sorry for the mess up chart here. $8.95 is one open gap, so that could be now the next price goal before NIO starts to cool off. Don't forget, we had already here in total since the April shakeout a total price move of 147%. And I mentioned that in the beginning of the video that I also bought in here my stocks for NIO in this zone here, because the main bullish algo demand zone is between $4.40 and $3.30, with the main squeeze support, or let's call it bullish support, at $3.73. This is what I'm talking here about months on my channel. And I said that this is also the price level where I buy. This is not financial advice, guys, but you can see that this was also here, on point with the chart prediction here for NIO. That's why I think, guys, the stock has room to run until, let's say, $9, and then I would be very careful here. We have to respect the chart. We have to respect the signals. That does not mean that NIO will start to, just plummet, but that could be the beginning here of a bigger correction. And if you want to know these price levels, I think we have to close the open down gaps here, marked by these orange lines here in the gap indicator. $6.29, $5.14, even $4.51 would be possible. But if this zone is still active, and this is of course confirmed, that means that NIO should not go lower here than $4.40 in a normal uptrend. When the stock market is crashing, guys, be careful. The market makers will go short, and NIO could be one of the stocks which, which is target of short sellers. But I think the overall structure is bullish, and we have our confirmed breakout here. So that looks for me like a very good setup. Guys, very simple, bring this video here above 100 likes within, let's say, 48 hours. I will do more updates on NIO if you do so, guys. Thank you so much. All information are available here in the video description. And if you don't want to miss any updates, then of course, please hit the like and subscribe button. I wish you great success, guys. Please watch my market crash video. Very important information, which I'm sharing there for everybody, guys. Share this video, share all the videos here. Thank you for your support. Stay sharp, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute und bis zum nächsten NIO-Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.